So you just need an easy, flexible way to add belts to your character. Not a problem. Now I literally just finished spending 2 months creating a new character in modern military tactical style, and the amount of belts and straps that I had to create for this was absolutely insane. Like, holy crap, our soldiers are literally strapped with gear, and you have no idea until you try and model this shit for yourself. I found that I was creating so many different types of curve array belt presets over and over and over that I got fed up and just decided to assemble and put all of my presets together once and for all. And after doing that 100 times, I thought to myself, you know what? This is probably an important skill that you guys should know too. So let me show you how to set up military curve belt modifiers for free. Now for this to work, you need 3 meshes: the head, the tail, and the actual belt object that gets replicated between. They should look something like this. Now you'll want to make sure that everything is centered in the middle, kinda like this, and then select all 3 pieces, Control A, and apply all transformations. Now you need your curve, so Shift A, curve. I use Bezier, but pick whatever you're comfortable with. Then on the middle belt object, you're going to add a curve modifier, set deform axis to -Z, set it to your curve, and now add an array modifier. But use the legacy array modifier. Set the type to fit curve, set your curve here, check relative offset, set X factor to 0, and adjust the Z until you're happy. And this kind of depends on the size of your object, but for my mesh specifically, I get the best results at 0.960. Check merge, set distance to whatever works for you, set the mesh for your head cap, and then set the mesh for your bottom cap, and now you're done. Congratulations. Now if you select the Bezier curve, you can adjust the offset until it's exactly the way you want. You can press Alt S to change the size of the belt close to that point. Control T will start to twist the point instead, and you can subdivide the curve to add new points if you need. You can also click the end and press E to extrude new points as well. Some quick notes is where the center of your mesh is really affects how it looks in the array. So if you feel like the tips aren't really connecting the way you like, you can just go to edit mode and adjust the position of the object until you're happy. Some other things that you might need to play with are the offset and the merge distance. So if things don't look right at first, just try to adjust these numbers. And that's really the secret. But I have a little bit more. If you know you're going to be wrapping a strap around the character's arm or leg, when you create a curve, you can go ahead and just start with a circle curve from the beginning, and it will work the exact same way, which is basically what I did for the last character. Now I've gone ahead and just organized my own belt file template because I was going insane recreating belt curve setups every time I needed another belt. And I basically just created a low poly version of the most common traditional tactical belt straps that kept reoccurring during design. But I've done a lot of extra stuff that specifically helps with game development. For example, I've gone through and set the creases of each edge so that the shape does not deform whenever the subdivision modifier is applied. So we have an ultra low poly shape, but we can also smoothen it out and bake the high res shadows. I've also gone ahead and marked the seams along each belt buckle so that when it comes time to UV everything, you're not wasting your time drawing seams for every belt each time a new belt is added. And on the occasion that I needed double-sided belts, I have variants for those as well. Again, I mainly work in low to mid poly game development, so the belts are not hyper realistic, but for game development the topology is clean, the shapes are clear, the UVs and creases are made, and the curve setup is ready to go and easy to use. If you like the designs I've created for these belt curves and you just want to grab the project file for yourself, if you're a tier 2 patron, you can grab it for free. Otherwise, you can pick it up on my ArtStation for $35. It will have all the designs that I have ever created over the years, and it's set up and ready to go. If you don't want to or you can't buy it though, that's cool. Just follow the tutorial at the beginning of this video. I'm just trying to save you time, but you can definitely create your own meshes that best suit your needs as well. Hope that helps, and as always, hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you around.